The city after midnight, people who had too much to drink, arguments that spilled out of bars, the lonely figures walking home under the orange glow of the streetlights. But he'd always felt safe. He knew the city like the back of his hand. That night, everything was normal until his final confirmed trip. The request came in at 2:11 a.m. The pickup location was near Wicker Park, a trendy neighborhood that was usually winding down by that hour. The destination was unusual, a private address just off an industrial strip by the North Branch Canal. It wasn't a residential area. It was a place of warehouses, chain-link fences, and shadows. The passenger's name was simply Lena. That was it. No profile picture, no rating, no ride history. A ghost account. For an experienced driver like Evan, that was the first red flag. Seasoned riders usually have a history, a photo, something to show they're real. Lena had nothing, but it was a trip, and money was money, so he accepted. As he was driving to the pickup, he sent a voice note to his girlfriend, Maya. It was a habit they had on his late nights, little check-ins to let her know he was okay. He kept his tone light, but there was an edge to it. "Hey," he said, his voice a low murmur. "Just got a weird one. Headed out toward the canal. This rider, Lena, she's not talking." Then, if you listen closely to the recording, you can hear a faint sound in the background. It's subtle, but it's there. A squeaking noise, like wet shoes on a tile floor. Maya would later say it sounded like someone had just walked in out of the rain. Except it hadn't rained in Chicago for a week. At 2:19 a.m., something triggered the interior dash cam in Evan's car. It was a motion-activated camera he'd installed for security. It only uploaded short, 7-second clips to the cloud when it sensed a sudden movement or a jolt. The clip that uploaded at that moment was unsettling. It showed Evan's hands gripping the steering wheel, his knuckles white. The cabin light inside the car flashes on for just a second, as if a door had been opened and quickly shut. And in that brief flash of light, you can see the back seat. There's a figure back there. You can't make out a face, but you can see a mass of dark hair stuck to what looks like a person's head and neck, as if they were soaked in water. The figure is sitting perfectly still, bolt upright, staring straight ahead. The clip ends. That's the last time anyone ever saw Evan Myrick. 7 minutes later, at 2:26 a.m., the car's GPS tracker shows it stopping. It's not at the intended destination. It's parked under a flickering street lamp on a service road behind a row of abandoned-looking warehouses, the kind of place you'd never go to unless you had to.